and nearly 400 hospitals to identify patterns in disease incidence, treatment, and outcome. In 2015, Exploris was acquired by IBM to be integrated into IBM Watson Health, a global big data project whose objective is to transform medicine, medical education, and medical spending for the 21st century. It's an illustration of Cleveland Clinic innovation at its best, putting ideas to work. Since its founding in 1921, Cleveland Clinic has contributed some of the most important techniques and technologies advancing medical science. So it's not surprising that we've also pioneered the modern approach to innovation. Cleveland Clinic was at the vanguard among academic institutions who embraced the commercialization of intellectual property, IP. We leveraged our intellectual capacity for discovery and honed methodologies for technology development. The result was that Cleveland Clinic best processes for technology transfer have become best practices in medical innovation that now reach beyond just healthcare and its adjacent sectors to guide the practice of innovation across all domains. As Chief Innovation Officer of Cleveland Clinic, I've had a front row seat and a modest hand in developing one of the world's foremost innovation engines and am inspired to open the door to its home base each day. I've tasted both the fruits and disappointments that accompany innovation, while also being the beneficiary of its magic to heal. I've touched or been touched by almost every facet of innovation. I've benefited from my pursuit of creative ideas and wish to share how to derive success and significance from solving problems. This book was expressly designed for the engaged practitioner of innovation, or those who aspire to achieve expertise and leadership in its practice. Innovation occurs best at the intersection of knowledge domains and is catalyzed by collaboration. Reducing transcendent ideas to practice takes disciplined processes and is a metrics-driven pursuit. I seek to share the key ingredients and enablers that have distinguished CCI. Some terms, ideas, concepts, theories, organizations, and institutions may not be discussed at great length at first mention, but in these cases, brief introductory definitions and descriptions will be provided. I'm transparent about the challenges along the way and also emphasize the importance of teamwork. Innovation is not a linear journey, and neither is developing a sustainable engine to capture it. Making innovation a sustainable priority on the individual and institutional level is just as much about the why as the how. If the fundamental reasons an individual or organization innovates are aligned with mission, even the most complex organization can operate its innovation engine efficiently and successfully. This is not just a book. It's simultaneously a passport and an invitation. It's your passport to Cleveland Clinic's journey to primacy in pursuit of innovation excellence. It contains the practical instruments we use every day and the mechanisms to reach out to us for assistance. This is also an invitation to join a movement. Whether or not you're involved in healthcare, you can become a practitioner of mission-driven innovation. The journey begins with the motivation behind why you're in business, then embraces disciplined processes that gestate creative ideas to the marketplace. This is meant to be an inspiring playbook for assessing and executing the operational and cultural elements that define the successful high-innovation organization. The Cleveland Clinic way is to be the best partner in modern healthcare. It starts with our own patients and caregivers and extends to our professional and residential communities and the world beyond. There's no higher calling than improving and extending human life. This is the story of the individuals and institution that pioneered mission-driven innovation and achieved a balance between doing good and doing well. Adopt these principles, identify your industry's higher calling, and join the creative community that puts